Okay. Yeah. Bit late starting, but that's alright. Yeah, more Amstrad Action. We've got just the last 4 games in this issue to go through. So, let's get started. So, first game for tonight is Predator. Activision, $9.99 cassette, $14.99 disc, joystick keys. The game of the movie has arrived on a monitor near you. It features the muscle-bound hero of the film as he tries to escape death at the hands of an alien being. You have been sent into the jungle to rescue the crew of a helicopter and the 3 diplomats on board. The jungle is filled with guerrilla forces that pose a threat to you and the rest of the commando unit, not forgetting of course the alien threat of the Predator. Before play begins, you get to see all the commando unit climb out of the helicopter. It's alright the first time, but since it happens every time we restart, it really does get annoying. You're presented with a view of the jungle that scrolls horizontally. Above this is a panel that indicates how much ammunition you have, your score, and your state of health. Initially, you have a machine gun and a few hand grenades, but other weapons can be picked up as you go along. The game is split into levels, each one is loaded separately, even on 128K machines. The levels are completed by reaching the right-hand end of the jungle in one piece. The guerrillas and the occasional flock of vultures don't help you to achieve this end. The ultimate threat is of course the alien. You know when he's tracking you because the screen changes colour to give an infrared view. The alien sees in infrared wavelengths. Don't let the triangle touch you because that's the view through his sights and he will blast you. The horizontal scrolling is smooth and the animation is slow but flicker free. There's a terrible title tune and the in-game effects are a little better. Tedious is a word that comes to mind with this game. Shoot the guerrillas and avoid the alien, but what more is there to do? Not a lot. First day target score. Complete level 1. Second opinion. I haven't seen the film, but it couldn't possibly be worse than the game. All you do is run along shooting. Well, that's it really. Graphics are pretty murky, and the whole thing fails to convey any atmosphere. It's bound to sell well, but that still won't turn it into a good game. Green screen view. The vultures merge into the background a bit, but everything else is visible. The verdict. Graphics, 61%. The horizontal scrolling is smooth. Chunky graphics. Sonics, 28%. Terrible title tune. Sound effects aren't much better. Grab factor, 39%. Having to reload the first level every time the game ends is annoying. Irritating having to wait for the commandos to disembark from the helicopter. Staying power, 46%. Lots of levels to go through. Lack of replacement ammunition makes it too easy to die. AA rating, 43%. Fans of the film will be disappointed. Oh. Okay then. Okay. We could run Arnie. Okay. Schwarzenegger. Predator. That's the right colour. Oh, here we go. Slightly better colours. choose game control option. Keyboard option 1, keyboard option 2. Use the joystick. We're going to use the joystick. There's that little flickery UFO. Predator. Trademarks owned by the 20th Century Fox Film Corp. And used by... Okay. Right, straight into the game. You see this? Every single time you play the game. Alright. Let's go. Wow. Wow, this is... Ow. How do we pick up gun? Oh. No, it drops gun. Here we go. Oh, here he comes. So you can't move directly up or down. You gotta move it diagonally or whatever. These are vultures, supposedly. And I'm out of ammunition. Now what do you do? What do you do now? You gotta... Oh, gotta... Game over. Please wait, because you gotta reload it. Yeah, once you're out of ammo, what do you do? Go through this again. All these soldiers are just throwing, and I'm out of ammo already. It doesn't give me any more ammunition. Oh! Ammunition for the body, apparently. Obviously! So-called vultures, these are absolutely tiny. I'm out of ammo! Out of ammo already. Next level. Oh, got the next level somehow. It does not give you any more ammo. Oh. Aha. Get ammo from the dudes. Let's go up here. I've got one bullet left. There you go, you can have it. Okay, I've got no more ammo left. this weapon, whatever it is. Whee! Jump off the cliff. As you do. Right, next level. Oh, okay, we've got a level 3. Somewhere we're in the water. Glowing eyes in the forest. Not really sure what the difference between weapons is, though. They all seem to do much the same thing. Oh! Oh. Well, that worked well. I think. Back to the beginning! Stage 1 again. I'll give it one more try. And we're out of ammo. Got a dude right here though. And here so I can avoid them vultures. So-called vultures. Let me just stay down here and avoid most of the soldiers. Oh, yeah, just shoot them, whatever. Ow. Ow. Right, next level. One bullet left. Okay, jump off the cliff again. Whee! Being get us back. Okay, we must be in water? Question mark. Uh, Ow. No, next level. Okay, next level. Sure, I can't run faster. He's gone. Game over. Yeah, it's Predator. Get the idea. On to the next game. Okay. Next game is Dervish by Powerhouse. 199 cassette, joystick or keys. Magic and mysticism feature strongly in the life of the Dervish. Are you made of the right stuff to travel through the 8 levels of awareness to reach the upward path? Players of Druid may notice a similarity in the format of the two games. There is the same 4-way scrolling of the playing area, and across the bottom of the screen is a row of icons. These represent the different types of spells that you can cast. There's an energy bar and your rating below the spells. The area that you're wandering around is filled with lots of nice energy draining monsters that are out to kill you. There are 3 different types of energy you can hurl at them: light, brimstone, and water. The different creatures are killed more easily by a particular bolt type. There's also an invisibility spell and a smart bomb spell. Keys can also be collected and used to open doors. When you pass over diamond-like objects, a screen appears with a cursor moving at random below the icons. You press fire to select when it's under the icon that you want. If it goes under that icon you want, of course. A list of objects that you're carrying can be displayed. There are 4 to collect: auto fire, stabilizer, detector, and shield. An unusual option is the choice of whether to play the game or explore. The explore option lets you move around freely without dying when you're out of energy, but you can't score. The graphics are bright and colourful with smooth 4-way scrolling. Sound effects are of average quality, and the title tune is just about tolerable. If you want originality, then you might as well look elsewhere, but if you enjoy Druid, then this should keep you occupied. First day target score. Achieve the rank of Spindersy. Second opinion. A pretty good effort this. It's obviously a Druid rip-off, but it's well done and budget priced. Those 2 factors make it a very worthwhile game. The graphics aren't up to the Druid standard, but the gameplay is very similar. Green screen view. Some of the sprites merge with the background. The verdict. Graphics 64%. Colourful sprites. Smooth 4-way scrolling. Sonics 56%. Sound effects are average. Grab factor 64%. Finding spells and frying monsters is good clean fun. Originality 0. Staying power 58%. 8 levels of awareness to progress through. Just a matter of killing monsters and staying alive. AA rating 66%. Well worth the budget price. Okay. Okay, here we go. Dervish, the powerhouse. Don't be heartless. Stop smoking. Camel Software presents Dervish by Jay Kennedy. Sec 1 or 2. Play or explore. Dozy, sneezy, beaky, dummy, grumpy, sleazy, sleepy, knobbly. Is it hobbly? That's knobbly. Let's go. Got a map. What a map on the right hand side of the screen. We start for Golem, which is already in our way. Yeah. This is. Stop. It is. It just keeps generating, huh? Here we go. Yeah. Random selection, that's exactly what you want in your game. Off we go. Cheeky. Yep. Okay. Tick the found. Okay. Idiot. Key. Gotta get the key. Now get lift the fat keys. Maybe your main character looks like Druid from Druid. This one up here. Okay, up we go. This map. Okay. Nothing in here. I'm out of it. Gotta use a key to get in here. It's for this one thing. Acolyte found. Oh, fit spin dizzy. Through the door. Okay. Oh, the acolyte gives us the map too. Okay. Wait, you still got the... And I'm out of that too. Wow, I'm out of everything. Let's get that. Oh, I'm trapped. Okay, here we go. We use the thing. Key. I want that key. We got the anchor spin, Dizzy. Okay, we'll try again. Other way. Running out of luck there. Oh, move! Come on, move, dude, move! Oh, I didn't get anything out of that. Damn it. Running out of luck. Detector found. I want the key. Need the key. Come on, key! Thank you. Gotta need it. It'd be awful to just not be able to get it. Come on. Give it from stone. Echo I found. Key. Gotta have the key. Why does this have to be random? Why can you not just select? Come on. Key, please. Come on. Key. Come on. Thank you. Need to get through here. Can't get through there. Where are shots? Oh! Damn it, missed the key. It's another key. Probably need both of them knowing my luck. Come on, key. Key. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Key. Anything but the damn key. Here we go. Thank you. Come on. Well, this is the way out. I'm running out of life. Next stage. Oh yeah, I think this stage is stupid. Death! Just like that. Yeah, the stage is stupid. I presume there's some path through that stage. You have absolutely no idea where it is without trial and error. But you only get one life and you die instantly if you get it wrong. It's a little stupid. Anyway, we'll move on. That's probably all you're going to get to see of that. We'll move on. Alright, next game. Next game is Prainstorm by Firebird. $1.99 cassette, joystick or keys. Take a very simple concept, add simple graphics, and create a game that will drive you insane. There's no scenario to get to grips with. It's just a matter of having your mind warped. The screen layout is very simple. A playing area of various coloured areas is to the right, and on the left is the status panel. Look at the screenshot. The status is on the right. Did they get their left and right mixed up? The panel has 3 coloured bars, a bonus bar, a timer that counts down, and your score. There are 5 colours that are used to make up the playing area. Each of the colours has different properties. When the ball that travels around the screen passes over them, each of the colours has different properties when the ball that travels around the screen passes over them. Blue and black have no effect. Red increases your score, magenta decreases your score, and green makes the ball teleport to a random screen location. Your objective is to make sure that your score isn't less when you finish a screen than it was when you started it. You move a little pointer around the screen, and if you press fire while it's in the playing area, a line is drawn in the currently selected colour to the cursor position. Switching between the colours is done by clicking on the appropriate bar in the status panel. Using the 3 coloured lines, you have to get the ball trapped in a position so that it's passing over the red coloured areas. When you've got the bar trapped in a suitable safe area, it's a good idea to click on the bonus symbol, because that doubles the rate at which you score. I presume it also doubles the rate at which the score goes down too, I guess. Sound effects are limited to that of the wall bouncing off something, but there are a couple of reasonable tunes. The graphics are very simple, but the colour is used well, and is an integral part of the game. Simplicity, frustration, and additivity are all rolled into one with this. There are 26 screens to complete at 3 different skill levels. Unfortunately, it's a little too easy to complete, and the skill levels make little difference. For £2, it's well worth getting though. First day target score, complete 10 levels. Second opinion, a wacky game concept that will quickly get you hooked. Unfortunately, I think you'll quickly exhaust its potential, but for £2, it's still good value. For a bit more depth of challenge, this wouldn't have gone amiss as a full price title. Green screen view. Distinguishing colours is trickier in green. The verdict. Graphics 43%. Colour is used well and very important. Small and simple ball and lines. Sonics 49%. Nice tunes. Boing boing. Green grab factor 75%. Intriguing puzzles will have you hooked, and initially a little confusing. Staying power 58%, 26 levels to complete. Too easy to give much in the long term. AA rating 70%. For the budget price, it's well worth well worth buying. Okay. Okay. Time for puzzle game. Alright, this isn't right. Did I load the wrong tape? Oh, sorry, wrong disc, I should say. Prainstorm UK original. Utility! No. Try it again, shall we? I haven't even switched anyway. Let's see. Ah. Oops. Here we go. Right, Brainstorm. Program copyright Pete Cook, 1987. Are we loading? Are we loading? Okay, we're done loading. Brainstorm. This sounds familiar. on, let's go. Play game. Start. A little pointer. Start screen. A, F, K, P, or U. So A, obviously. Definitely easy. Because we're morons. See keys, you don't need to. Joystick seems to be working alright. See scores. 100, huh? Okay. Well, this stage is kind of easy, you see. Oh! Here we go. No. Bonus! Bonus, 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 bonus. Thumbs up. There you go. Screen completed. We scored points. Okay. Oh, it's wrong. Oh, this is not good. Here we go. I got these points. It's stuck in the goddamn corner here. That was stupid. Right, try again. Okay, just do that. Bonus. Okay. Guess what we could do is try to cut off as much of the purple ones as we can, I guess. Here we go. Bonus. Here we go. Try to block off as much of this as we can here. Here we go. Ow. Oh! Oh, we did it anyway. By 6 points. So yeah, more points than you started with. Fine. Oh, jeez. Oh no, 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 no. Well, yeah, easy they say. Okay. We'll go for one more attempt. One more attempt. Close enough. Points are going up. I mean, it's impossible to lose this stage. Absolutely impossible. Speed this up. Being lazy. Alright, stage 2. So screen B. Go. Oh no. Well, we're going to lose this one now too. am I doing? What am I? Yeah, well, we lost this one. Try again. Bought. Blue. Screen B. Here we go. Oops. Ah, thought it was a little short. One more go. One more go. I'm stupid. Speed it up. There you go. I expect you to get 100,000 points. So put 6 digits on that score for a reason. Ah. Here we go. There you go. Here we go. Looking at that little tiny gap. Okay, this stupid stage. Well, try to set things up. You just don't have the time. Yeah, he's got to have some strategy for everything, I guess, but not that straightforward. You need to be one of them puzzle gods, probably, to find this easy. Anyway, we'll move on. One more game to do. The last game is Amazon Adventure for Infogrames. $9.95 cassette, $14.95 disc, joystick or keys. It's another Lee Enfield stuff. Or Bob Moraine, as it says in that screenshot, because that's a screenshot of the French version. Anyway, this is the third of the time troubleshooter series games in which Lee Enfield is the hero. His old arch enemy, the Yellow Shadow, is up to no good again. He's after the Chibchas treasure, and poor old Bill, Lee's friend, has been kidnapped by the Shadow. A jungle at the foot of the Andes is the setting this time. The screen display is very similar to that of Tournament of Death, with a small fixed screen playing area and a large picture of Lee's face. The expression on Lee's face changes as he gets wounded. The gameplay is similar to Tournament of Death. You have 3 things to help you in your quest to defeat the Shadow and rescue Bill: a knife, some dynamite, and a thermal magneto detector. The detector is a radar-type device that shows any creatures or people in range. The jungle is filled with dangers. Large creatures scurry around in the undergrowth, and servants of the Shadow stalk you. It's a matter of kill or be killed. Can you defeat the Shadow? Sound effects are appalling, but there's a pleasant title tune. The graphics are not quite as bad as in Tournament of Death, but they are still jerkily animated. Charging around the jungle, fighting and blowing things up is boring, and there's little else to do. First, a tower score. Don't fall asleep playing it. Second opinion. Uninspiring to say the least. About the most exciting thing is getting blown up by your own TNT. Otherwise, the wandering around is tedium itself. If this is a series of games that's going to continue, it really must improve in quality. Green screen view. No problems in green. The verdict. Graphics 37%. These faces well drawn. Animation is jerky. Sonic 68%. Great title tune. Grab factor 42%. Endless charging around the jungle. Add more of the same. Staying power 34%. Largest playing area to explore. Not enough variation and things to do. AA rating 37%. A lot more work needs to be done if Lee Enfield is to improve. Alright. So how you spell Amazon? Here we go. Okay. Well, this is the one I wrote down. Should be it. No? No. Oh. Let's take a letter. Okay. That should work. Okay. Let's go. Oh, yeah. This works if I remember. Yeah, that looks correct. There's a dude. Lee Enfield. Alright, let's get started. Okay, wandering around. Punch. That's a jump. Kick. Punch. This is what a fight looks like. Okay, we won eventually. Oh, is that a wizard? I cannot tell. Just punch it anyway, or stab it, or whatever it is you're doing. I think he's stabbing. Okay. You win eventually, basically. Oh. Okay. Jump. Spider. Are we just going around in circles here? Okay, there isn't much happening here. Oh, it was a... Whatever it is. How do we use item? Oh, T for TNT. Okay, good. We managed to kill ourselves with the TNT. Oh. Here we go. Okay. How do we use the detector thing? Dude. Come here. Oh, wizard again. I guess the wizard, I don't know. Hard to tell. You run off. Stab. Never mind. Gone. That was easy. I'm not even sure if this is turning around. It seems to give a lot of different stuff here. Oh no, he got hit! He's dying! He died. They have unlimited TNT, huh? Oh, just running around doing whatever. Spider, spider. Oh no, the spider's killing me! Got killed by a spider. A spider. Let me jump it. That'll be easier. Jump the spider. Oh, I've no idea what I'm doing. Oh no, we're dying again. And it did. Spider, run. Ah, wizard. You ran. You left. Ah, stab. Stab, 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 stab. You can't tell if you're even doing damage. You don't know if they're doing damage to you until you're bloodied. But then it's probably a bit late. Yeah. Alright. I think that's enough of that. Okay. Yeah. This is enough of this game. Okay. That's the end of the games, I think. Whoops. previews. We have previews at least. Previews The Pink Panther by Magic Bites. That famous panther that is pink is broke again. So that he can live a life of leisure, he's taken a job as a butler. He's not very reliable though, because he's only taken the job so he can rob his employer during the night. There are 5 houses that he must rob before he can relax and enjoy himself. Unfortunately, all his employers are sleepwalkers. If they bump into anything, then they'll wake up and catch Pinky in the act. The Pink Panther can stop the walker from walking by holding his hand up in front of him. I'm sure that's how it works in real life. The first house has no restrictions on the people they employ, but later houses demand things like a top hat, gold watch, reference, or car before you'll be allowed to work for them. There's other hazards to your nighttime pilfering than the guys of your old friend Inspector Clouseau, who's been trying to catch you for years. The Pink Panther is near to completion. Pink Panther is on the prowl. The Dark Side. Incentive. Driller was master game in issue 28, and this is the sequel due out in May. The Freescape system is again being used, although it has been enhanced since Driller. It's set 200 years after the events that took place in Driller. The banished Ketars have been plotting revenge against the Evethiana for several hundred years now, and now they have the means. On the dark side of one of Eveth's moons, Tricuspid, they have built a giant weapon called Zephyr 1. It has sufficient power to blow Eveth into millions of tiny pieces. The weapon must be destroyed, and to achieve this end, an energy matrix has to be disabled. The matrix covers a large portion of the planet's surface. In Driller, you travel around in a jet or an excavation probe. This time, you have a spacesuit and jetpack to explore the planet. There's a limited supply of fuel in the tank, but it can be replaced. As well as surface exploration, there's also a series of underground tunnels that you can enter. Tricuspid is not deserted, and you have to look out for the tank like plexaurs that will try and kill you. The Dark Side is due for release in May. The Dark Side features the Freescape system again. Rimrunner. Palace. This has been programmed by the same team that brought you Barbarian. A sequel to Barbarian is also planned. In the outlying regions of the universe is a section of space where the dominant life form is insect-based. The insectoid race developed their technology and began to travel between the stars and colonize other uninhabited worlds. Life was going well for them until the arachnids appeared on the scene. They are a hostile race and try to dominate the insectoids. The insectoids created a series of force fields to protect their colonies from attack. The force fields need periodic recharging, and that's where the Rimrunners come in. Rimrunners are insectoid warriors mounted on the back of bipedal reptilian creatures. They charge around the colonies, shooting at arachnoids and recharging the force field generators. There are 5 generators on each planet, and you have to keep them all powered up for a set amount of time. At the end of that time, you move on to the next planet in the series. When it's finished, there will be 2 versions of the game on the same disc or tape. They'll play exactly the same, but the background graphics will be different, as was the case with Barbarian. Rimrunner is very near to completion as we write this. One of the planets that you have to defend. No, I get the feeling this did not get released. Let me check that. Pretty sure it didn't. Let's have a look. Oops. That's why I spell it right. Yep, the only screenshots are showing from the advert. Yeah. Authors Binary Vision, year 1986. Language English. Unreleased. Plenty of adverts in various languages. But yeah, not released. So near completion, who knows how close I got to completion. Cheat mode! Dick and Gary, check out your tips, pokes, and game-busting ploys. Best ones win an entire issues, raves, and a master game. Oh god, climate. "3D Starfighter." Ooh. New release by the Oliver Twins, authors of Grand Prix Simulator. Doors of Doom. Nomad. Various stuff. Lots of stuff. Classic collection, all the stuff we decided to reprint because we've got a spare page, why not? Whoops, a line was left out on the driller tape poke in issue 30. Insert the following and all should be well. Qualitas Plus. It's the latest version of the most powerful print enhancer available for the Amstrad CPC. It's invaluable for adding style to your correspondence, with a professional look to newsletters, reports, price lists, even your curriculum vitae. Just look at these features. See review in this issue. Ooh. Ooh. Dart scanner. It's a scanner that you attach to the printhead of your printer. Produce pictures like these in, quote, minutes. £80. I suppose it's cheaper than a regular scanner, I guess. The Pilgrim. This month, The Pilgrim brings definitive news of Infocom availability and introduces a new regular feature, Perry's Piece. Gets adventurers adding their own objects in the Program It Yourself guide and answers some of your many letters. What more could you want except more pages from the country's best known adventure writer? I don't know, reviews maybe. Because again, there's none in this issue. Infocom on tap. Okay, so Activision is standing firm in the decision not to release new Infocom titles for the Amstrad. That's bad news, but don't despair because there are still 9 titles available from the company's existing stockpile. To clear up confusion, the Pilg asked Activision to provide a definitive list of what they will have available, or what they still have available, so I can now reveal that the following titles are available at the time of writing. Ballyhoo, Cutthroats, Hollywood Hijinks, Lurking Horror, Planetfall, Sorcerer, Spellbreaker, Stationfall, and Suspect. The titles cost £24.99 each and are available from nowhere apparently. Also, it would help our campaign to keep Infocom titles for the Amstrad going if you were to mark your order clearly with the message AA Campaigner. All orders marked in this way will be filed, and if there's a prospect of future Infocom releases for the Amstrad, an Activision representative will let you know directly by post. All these games are of a very high quality, but assuming you can't afford to buy the lot, here are a couple of recommendations. Ballyhoo, set in the circus. With some difficult puzzles, it's not one of Infocom's best, but it still manages to convey the atmosphere of circus life very effectively. Lurking Horror, superb takeoff of Lovecraft Cthulhu horror fiction, complete with a thing below the GUE tick, which you discover after trying to complete your end of term thesis on a dark and stormy night. Sorcerer, one of the best of the Enchanter series, with weird spells to cast and an errant magician, Belboz to track down, experience hidden psychic torches, explore deserted realms, and have a darn good time. Stationfall, secret to Planetfall, with the reappearance of your robotic pal, Floyd, and a particularly pessimistic companion. Very funny in parts, but also gripping as you fathom the mystery of the apparently deserted space station. Suspect. Okay, so you all know by now that this is the Pilg's favourite. Tons of interaction with other characters as you try to identify the murderer of a society hostess at a fancy dress ball. The murderer, however, has done a pretty good job of pinning the crime on you. Pilg Boob. In an earlier issue this year, the Pilg stated the Magnetic Scrolls games were compatible with the 464 Plus RAM pack. On further investigation, it appears that this is not the case after all. Level 9 games work fine on all the formats, but Magnetic Scrolls do need a 6128. My sincere apologies for this. I was told that the two were compatible, but readers have since put us right on this one. Continue to page 66. The adventure continues. This month sees the second part of a new adventure series. The Pilg shows you how to add lines to the listing printed last month that will enable you to walk from room to room. Even better, we begin the process of customization, enabling you to add your own twists to the game. Doing it all in basic. Next month, we add in a new location and show you how to devise your own for customizing the program so that you'll be able to start building up your own map. Pilgrim Post. In the March issue of Amstrad Action, he reviewed an adventure called The Case of the Mixed Up Shimer. He stated that quite clearly that it was programmed using GAC, but the screenshot printed with the review shows a redefined character set. How do you use a redefined character set with files created by a GAC? Is when they load, they reset the character set. I've designed many redefined fee-defined fonts, and I know very well how to create and use them, and have been doing so for several years. As I rarely use graphics in my adventures, I would find a redefined character set most appropriate. P.D. Vincent, Worcester. Well spotted, Mr. Vincent. There is indeed a mystery here, but one I can solve. It's true that you can't use redefined character sets with GAC. This is partly, I suspect, because of programming policy, which tends to make the product less transparent than it might be to minimize piracy. For example, even in STAC, the new ST version, which is otherwise very powerful, there's still no provision for calling your own routines or blocks of user-defined code. A dedicated character handler, for example. This is a pity, but there's little that can be done about it. Back to Shimer, however, and the solution is simple. The program has some extra code tacked on in the form of a separate routine written by Alex Aird, which allows the character set to be redefined. I'm not sure if Alex would be prepared to part with it, but you can always try writing to him. And try writing to him, care of the Pilgrim, and I'll pass the letters on. Perry's Peace. Andrew Perry is a new addition to the Pilg team. Perry's Peace, in conjunction with Pilg's Postscript, is a short, monthly chatterbox that takes a look at some aspect of the adventuring scene. Oh. It has come to my notice that reading various magazines where the issues of computer adventure game and role-playing games are concerned, a certain amount of snobbery has entered into the adventure world as a whole. Whether this is intentional or not, it does raise some important points about the difference between adventures and RPGs, and about the definition of an adventure game. That computer adventures are a byproduct of the D&D craze of the early 70s in America is a well-documented fact. These computer programs have been developed from the first, and much emulated, Crowther and Woods game, Colossal Cave. Clones of the latter were very much in vogue until recent years, and the arrival of hordes of interactive characters, intelligent, multi-sentence parsers with 2,000 plus vocabularies and high-res graphics. Now, to say that the computers and their accompanying software have developed to such an extent that is to be able to match a role-playing game run by a human game master is, to put it lightly, absolute rubbish. Even the most well thought out and designed program running on any home micro, be it 8-bit or 16-bit, would be unable to cope with all the possible eventualities within a true RPG. This holds true despite the increased storage space of 16-bit machines and the amount of research spent on the development of artificial intelligence techniques. Ooh, artificial intelligence. Put the computer against the average human game master, who will already have had years of background knowledge, be it from books, magazines, TV, videos, and films. All of these sources of information are there for him to fall back on to make a quick snap judgment about the change in his expected plot. Due to perhaps to a player's unforeseen action, he can tailor the situation to fit it into the game without, hopefully, the player being any the wiser. And from there, he'll be able to return quickly to the plot of the game he had planned. To do this sort of process, which we being human take for granted, would be quite impossible for any computer program available at present. The basic problem with all computer adventures is that the programs are limited to the responses thought of at the time of coding, and not at the time of the game. This lack of knowledge about the player's actions can only be lessened by rigorous play testing and past experience. And even then, the computer will only be able to play a much restricted game. The big question is whether this will anyways be the case. Fiction is a product of human imagination, and a computer is only a tool for furthering this, or for communicating it in another form. But at the same time, some areas of programming, the prologue language in particular, allow computers to assess the inputs of a user and draw inferences from them, devise their own rules as a result, and come up with less predictable responses. But so far, no one has taken the plunge and used Prologue as in an adventure, which seems a great pity. Infocom, for example, used to use a version of Lisp in developing their games, a language much used in AI. But from there, so the pilg tells me, they appear to have moved over to using C, which is taking us all away from the AI approach and back towards the idea of an adventure program as a set of sequential fixed instructions. Any gifted Prologue programmers out there? Oh. Philippe Ulrich, Didier Bouchon, Captain Blood. A breathtaking galaxy on the outer rim of the universe, worlds with astonishing creatures and animated 3D graphics. A thrilling scenario bursting with humour, the like of which you've never seen. Anything about Captain Blood makes it the type of game you just have to play. Hours and hours of discovery, exploration, dialogue, hyperspace rapts, and hotshot low-level flying through rugged mountain ranges and dizzying canyons. New sensations are guaranteed in this tragic, moving, funny, and thrilling adventure. Captain Blood is a game for everyone, breaking new ground in the universe of computer entertainment. Welcome to the age of the bio game. Hiari International, distributed by Infogrames UK. Typins, educational typins even. Quad Solver, solves quadratic equations. Formulae. To help you with your maths homework, James Hale of Bristol has kindly sent in 2 programs a day, excellent for solving certain mathematical problems. Formulae is designed to work out areas and volumes of certain shapes. From its main menu, you can select options to work out the area of a circle, volume of a cone, surface area of C cylinder, and so on. Simply press any key between 0 and 9 and then strike return. Depending on your selection, you will be prompted to input various values for the computer to work with. Deviant. Statistics are chore. The standard deviation get you down. Lee Harlan from Durham may have the program for you to get you out of your fix. His routine asks for the number of samples and the frequency of each sample. With that information, the computer can work out standard deviation and mean deviation. Remember statistics. Oof. Utility typins to make your micro move. We've got a disk compactor. Wonder how effective it is compared to what we can use today. Ooh. Tetris from Microsoft. A New World from Russia. One of the all-time computer classics, unbelievably addictive. It's perfectly simple and simply perfect. 94% Zap 64. Available on Commodore 64 128 tape and disc, Spectrum tape and disc, Amstrad CPC tape and disc, Amstrad PCW tape and disc, BBC Electron tape and disc, MSX tape, Atari ST disc, Amiga disc, and IBM PC and compatibles. It was basically on everything. There's more of the listing. Yeah. Transform. The Britzes from Denmark have clubbed together to produce a handy listing for converting numbers into their written equivalents. This is a useful learning aid for any youngster getting to grips with the decimal number system. Custom beep. Here's a fascinating routine from David Hanney of Winchester that alters the error beep. That annoying sound your computer makes when it encounters an error. The harsh beep can be changed to something more soothing, a rasping noise, or even an explosion. On 60 to 130, hold the sound data. If you're not sure how to use ENT or ENV, have a look at the use instructions. All is explained there. Good luck understanding it. Wavy. Remember Peter Featherston's Sphere screen type-in published in issue 27? If you decide to enter the program, you have discovered that you can distort standard screens in many wonderful ways. Yeah, I'm sure it does this very quickly. Impossible Mission, Amstrad CPC version, free at newsagents on May 5th, 1988. Ace, incredible but true. The Epix US Gold $9.99 classic Impossible Mission is being given away. You'll find it on the cover cassette on the June issue of Advanced Computer Entertainment. This incredible magazine from the publishers of Amstrad Action go on sale at all leading newsagents on Thursday, May 5th. Price £1.50. The formats on the cassette include Amstrad CPC, plus Spectrum, Commodore, and BBC. This is not a demo, but the complete game. You have to outwit the robot guards of evil Professor Atombender's underground stronghold and assemble the pieces of a secret code. A pleasing mixture of platform leaping, action, and strategy. P.S. The May issue of Ace, on sale now, includes an amazing free computer puzzle book called Mind Stretchers. If you cannot find a copy of Ace, send a cheque for £1.85, including P&P, payable to Future Publishing Limited. Yeah. Publishers Index. Small ads. He's even selling the random stuff. Darkside featuring Freescapes. Striking soon. Budget soft. Yeah, those are hard to read. The AA Buyer's Guide, Top 20 Peripherals. The M Drum. It's just a deck on your thing and it doesn't save any CPU time. You have to spend all your CPU time sending the drum samples to it. Vidi Digitizer. Actual video digitizer thing. 64K expansion RAM. Reviewed in issue 4. Electric Studio Pen. It's a light pen, of course. The Music Machine. 256K silicon disc can be used as a second or third disk drive. The silicon disc behaves in an identical manner to an ordinary drive, but it's extremely fast as it doesn't have any mechanical parts. It uses memory, 256K of it. Works with MS-DOS, CP/M 2.2 and CP/M Plus. Both 464 and 6128 models available. Sound Blaster. This device boosts the Amstrad's sound capabilities by several watts. Twin three-way car speakers plus amplifier can really pile on the decibels. Individual volume and level control for fine-tuning, headphones for personal listening, and superb output brings games to life. Yeah, not not the PC Sound Blaster that you're probably used to. AMX mouse, teletext adapter and tuner, £115. A little expensive. RS-232C serial interface. MIDI track performer. This package comprises a MIDI. Oh, you get a MIDI interface with it. It's handy. But explains why it's £130. Now getting into special offers. Platoon Arkanoid 2, Bubble, Deflector. Highlighter pens. Are they still selling the thingy? Of course they are. £5.95, save £2. Oh, here we go. Rear view. A sideways look at the world of computing. Plus Sugar Man. Inscrutable nonsense. Something Mandarin software. I wonder how translatable that would be. It's a bit... Software houses will do anything to get a bit of publicity. Witness this little number from newly formed Mandarin. Now we know it's an event and it takes place at midday on the 7th of April, and it might have something to do with the city centre and the Chinese embassy. While marvelling at Mandarin's linguistic skills, we feel there's going to be rather a small turnout for whatever it is they had in mind. Also having trouble with communications are Martech, who have released a phone number in connection with their game Vixen. If you dial the number, you'll hear the dulcet tones of Corinne Russell, who appears on the game adverts. The poor lady is obviously having a terrible time, judging from all the panting and rustling that goes on. We would print the number concerned, but our pet chimp has just pinched a bit of paper which it's on and is turning it into origami underwear. Tally ho, chaps! Accompanying the photo of Nicholas Roger and his Spelworth pup, camel, was an invitation to go flying with Activision. This Juno junket included simulator practice, flying an aircraft, and lunch after the flight. Taking into account Reckless Roger and the fact that the antiquated machinery is bolted to the floor, we reckon lunch might be spoiled by yo-yoing breakfast. Remember the old saying, what goes down must come up, usually upside down at 5,000 feet. Horoscope. AA's monthly honest horoscope for CPC users. Taurus, April 20th to May 20th. You are currently using your 76128 because you refuse to believe that tapes won't fit in the disk drive. The staff at the local computer store laugh at you behind your back. They take great delight in selling you ZX81 tapes that they swear will run on an Amstrad. You enjoy pinning people to the wall and telling them about comms software until their ears bleed. You have a big ring in your nose. You have one-track mind, which is used by a family of badgers and a deer. Hey, Sugar Man. Somewhere in the Far East. You want good time? Scram, kid. You right, girls? Only $10. I said scram. Girls are real big. Scram. How big? Retrace the source to this warehouse. Whoop. You nosy park intruder, I slice you liver. Yeah. Boss say kill or snooper. Oh boy. Eat foot. Smack. Anyone else want some? Holy cow, Pat. It's Sugar Man. I make tracks, Jack. Me too. Wait for me. No unauthorized access. Okay, game's up. Crack. You, I might have known. Yes, me, Spicky Man. You've been producing cheap 3-inch discs from here, trying to undermine sales of Amsoft discs. Grr. No, not again. Anything but... Maybe I should become an astronaut. Poor Spicky Man. Now you can save. There you go, Amsoft discs. Box of 5 discs at £10.39. 10 discs at $19.99. That's 2 whole pounds per disc. Well, then you got to add VAT as well. That makes it even more expensive. Guarantee all our discs have a full lifetime warranty and are individually certified, 100% error-free. Should any disc fail due to manufacturing error, CompuMart will offer either a 2-for-1 swap or a no-cribble full refund. We are the champions. All these chart-topping hits: IK Plus, Renegade, Rampage, Barbarian, Super Sprint. Well, everyone's probably go for Barbarian. Wonder why. Out now. Only £9.95. That is it.